Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another day in the life. It's Wednesday, 31st of July here in Australia. For many of you, it will be the 30th of July, the end of the month, and the end of, it feels like a new wave of energy shifts coming up in August. And I'm feeling quite a lot of openings and changes and challenges as well. So I think that there's going to be intensity in August arising. Lionsgate portal is opening up. We don't have a full moon right now, but last week there was a beautiful full moon, so that was special. And I took some photographs. I was on the beach, and a couple of days there was this beautiful moon and moonlight and special energy. We sometimes forget this connection to nature, this reality in which we live in, this multi-dimensional reality, and this three-dimensional earth with all its creatures, all its life forces, all its creations. So good morning from far north Queensland. I'm in Port Douglas. I'm David, if you're new to the show, and I am a multi-dimensional channel. Sasha, we don't start immediately. I always do a bit of an intro before we get into readings, and I like everyone to introduce themselves and also check in with where you're from, what you're up to, and perhaps listen to some of the topics we talk about on the show. So please do follow me in the channels streaming below. We'll get to you, Nia. I'll get to you soon. And like the broadcast, share the show. That's always much appreciated. And we do have some wonderful regular people who do check in. So thank you for your support. I've been sick for the last few weeks, so I have come on a couple of times and coughed a lot. And welcome to Mariana. Beautiful photo. So I love the beautiful photos, and it gives me some connection. Stu says, I'm feeling better this week. I do feel a bit better. I feel a bit more productive, but I wouldn't say I'm feeling 100% my. Unfortunately, that I did feel like I was getting on track. So thank you to Stu. Stu's in Florida, and we love Stu. So important to highlight that a lot of you are connecting to the political division, particularly in America, but throughout the world. Try to get more of a transcendent spiritual perspective. Take a step back. So I know you may find the media very addictive, alluring, charming, whatever it is, and you may want to, your parents may have told you need to know what's happening in the world. That was a lie, and the so-called news is not telling us what's happening in the world. They're just a cartoon show that is trying to get sponsors, trying to get more money for their advertisers, and also trying to maintain the status quo and keep their advertisers happy. So we've seen a large amount of propaganda on every side. People think of two sides, and try to understand that that's an illusion, that both sides have the good and the bad. There is this virus going around, both physically and spiritually, people not seeing with clarity what is actually true. There's a lot that reminds me of George Orwell's 1984, where people start changing terminology, changing words, pulling the wool over people's eyes and telling them not to trust their eyes, and essentially just flagrantly lying according to an agenda. So we're seeing, I've never seen so much deception. However, I do believe that deception has always been around. So remember to tune into a higher power. When things get intense and people get very very activated. Tune into a higher power. You don't need to go there into the low dimensions, and it doesn't really help to fight on the streets, whatever your penchant is. Rather step back, be the peace that you wish to see in the world, be the love you wish to see in the world, and remember that there's enormous complexity, there's a lot we don't know. Think more deeply about the positive and the negative. It's not, life is never black and white, and there are ramifications beyond our understanding, and things that we do not really know or understand yet. So welcome, Katrina. And I was just listening yesterday a little bit to someone talking about feminism and the different trajectories and nuances of feminism, from one that was more caring to one that was more freedom oriented. And we talked, the presenter, I forget her name, was talking about the experiment of the contraception, particularly the oral contraceptive pill, and we just don't know the effect of that on society, on the world, on relationships. It's largely experimental with larger ramifications, even in it could even be not just physical, emotional, it could even be political, because people who take the oral contraceptive pill, for instance, women are less attracted to masculine men. So it has large ramifications we don't really understand. And so I keep an open mind, and remember there's other sides. It's not black and white, and try to be more open. There's a non-dual perspective in certain Buddhist traditions, as well as Hindu traditions of Asia, Vedic traditions. The idea of stepping back, not being pulled, not being polarized, just having this high perspective where you're not engaged with one particular viewpoint, or you see the complexity, you see the good and the bad, and understand that there are these forces of good and bad in all humanity, in all politics, in all sides. So you may think one side is good, but they're also involved with it, with a spiritual battle. Come back to channeling love, channeling life, channeling light, and loving yourself. So instead of pulling your energy or pushing it outwardly, come back to the inner side, inner peace, the loving the self. And we don't need to focus on politics. We don't need that focus. We can pull our energy inward. We can focus on our nature, the gardens around us, the animals around us, being caretakers and sovereign beings, which is what we're designed to be, sovereign creator beings that are focused on our own input, our own creative ability, our own ability to create the world, our own inner power, and spreading the message of love over fear. So I like that one, love over fear, love over division, love over pain, love over suffering. Always using a transcendent worldview to raise the frequency up, instead of staying down in the density of lower vibrations, lower consciousness of fear, for instance. Pulling that energy upward into the higher realms, which Dr. David Hawkins, he did some wonderful work, Power versus Force. So I recommend that work. And Power versus Force, oh, I misspelled that. Power versus Force, okay. I'll just write that again. I'm writing lots of things, and oh, wait a minute, I think I can edit now. Delete. I can delete, but I can't edit. So power versus force, I recommend you have a look at that work, because it really aligns with this message of almost like a pyramid of energy, and beautiful higher energies like peace and love are high vibration, and they don't allow for fear or division. They don't allow for those energies. So focus on the higher dimensions, the higher portals, the higher energies. Today we will always do some readings, questions, channeling. Let me know what you would like, and please be specific. If you do want a reading about something in particular, it's always good to ask a specific message. But just feel free to let me know. And Katrina, where are you in the world? If you're still there. Mariana, remind me where you are. I think you were in Virginia, or Colorado. Nia, can I get an energy check-in, please? So we'll start with you, Nia. So please do share the show. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you have some feedback about my comments. And Katrina, you're in Alabama. So that's really wonderful, Katrina, Alabama. I've never been to Alabama. And Nia, you're in Southern Ontario. Fantastic, Southern Ontario. So is that Southern Ontario? So that must be near New York, I would imagine. All right, so Nia, let's have a look at your energy and anything that's coming in. Okay, so I'm going to use the energy oracle cards for you, Nia. And I'm curious, so you're near Toronto, Nia? Or you're in Toronto? And Misty, you're in Indiana. Welcome, Misty. All right, so Nia. Okay. All right, so I'm very much getting called to your first chakra, near your root chakra. Definitely, it would help you to bring in a masculine archangel, Archangel Michael. So that's what this card is indicating, Archangel Michael. And focusing on your root chakra, which is pretty much what you're sitting on. It's the lower part of your along your coccyx. It's really your base chakra. Base chakra is about human needs, survival, safety, money, health. It's a basic essence of life, the essential basics of life. So imagine a globe of red energy, These energy fields are a spiral. They're spiraling around in a vortex of energy. So it is dynamic, it is moving. So imagine this moving energy bringing you stability, bringing you security, focusing that red globe at the base of your spine, spiraling that upward, but focusing on the energy of stability, the energy of security, and letting that flow freely. So security, focusing on security, and also if your memory goes to times when you didn't feel safe, when you didn't feel secure, different challenges you've had I feel coming up. Imagine that globe brought to you by Archangel Michael, who's with you. Imagine that clearing those energies, clearing that from your consciousness, healing that from your memory, from your consciousness, and bringing this strength and pillar of personal stability into your life. And the more you do this practice, the more your energy will become clear and directed and align you toward your path. and bring you more and more of a sense of faith, alignment in your own power, in your own security, and in your own direction. So let me just see if there's anything else near that aligns. Just going through these cards for you. Okay. All right, so I'm feeling like there's another portal opening up for you, which is up here. So I believe very much you're up. You've got a lot of energy up here, so it's important to bring that down to earth yourself, to be in nature, to be outdoors, feel the sun on your skin morning and night or evening, afternoon, feel the sun on your skin, be outdoors in forests, in high activation natural areas. So that will stimulate and activate you. However, there is this opening already, which I feel is already, it's already activated in your spiritual awakening. So there is this expansive energetic realm that's opening up from these portals and from these orbs of light that are guiding you through the clouds of this uncertain earthly environment in which we engage. So this is almost like your source code, your true eternal identity, and that is never changing. So that's strong with you. So it's important that you bring this down to earth, grounded in action, in bringing your magic into life, bringing it alive or enlivening it, expanding it, letting it live within you. So very much almost like, you have that spiritual, so bring that down to earth. So it's like the force pulling you that way and a force pulling you that way, up and down and up and down. So keep focusing on those two directions near. It's almost, I guess it is almost like a polarity, but it isn't really, because all is contained within the singular in this quantum world. All right, so let's have a look at another card for you, Nia. And so this card is calling you not to take life too seriously, and it's kind of what I was talking about previously, about take a step back and see the higher dimensions, see the higher portals, see the higher perspective, and don't be too serious about anything. Essentially, we're all here to play. We're not really here to get too serious, because people are born and people die, and that's the nature of this world. Everything else is in between those two, I guess you could call them poles of life and death. And death is a transition. It's not an ending, it's just a continuation. So in a way, it may seem, that I think a lot of our cultural indoctrination sees this as a negative. It really isn't. We're moving towards the light. As we get older, or as we get closer to our end point, we're moving towards the light. So it isn't, we're here to play, remember that, and don't take life too seriously, Nia. So celebrate what you have. We all have many gifts. Every human being has many gifts that are here to contribute, here to express in the world, and here to play. So get back to the play perspective, Nia. So thank you for checking in, tuning in. Misty would like a love reading. And yes, that's beautiful, Misty. So I guess that's, I started very much focused on the love over the fear, but I guess it's also those perspectives of playing is really important, being more playful. And maybe you need a puppy or borrow a puppy. That where I live, we can actually borrow a puppy. We can go out and take a dog for a walk, or we can borrow that. So there are those kind of possibilities available for many people. Maybe you have a friend with a puppy, and visit the friend. You get to spend time with your friend and the puppy. I have a beautiful friend with a just a lovely dog, and it makes me smile. So Misty, let's focus on you now. Okay, let's just see what's coming up. So it feels like things are a little bit tight for the next 3 months, but I do see happiness on the other side. I feel like you're moving towards a happy place, Misty. There's definitely your throat chakra that needs more clearing, more activation, more purification to clear the energies from here that's affecting you. You're looking out over possibilities, and I see you kind of looking out at the world, contemplating. Definitely, there's some constriction in the feels like in your financial world. It just feels like things are tight. Definitely, a strategy is important for you in the next 3 months. So calling a good strategy that's going to help you. And I feel like calling in other people for support. So this is what I'm seeing for you, that you're calling in other people for support. It's taking a little bit of time for this to engage, but then I'm seeing the fruits of that coming through. So you're not alone. You do have support. Call in this support, call in this guidance, and activate your wisdom, because that's really important. I feel like really go a little bit deeper than surface level into something more meaningful, more substantial. But it feels like your throat chakra is linked to all of this. This is where things are going to open up through your throat chakra in terms of communication. So this is all about communication, and relationships are all about communication. So remember that love for yourself is primal, is really the most important element. Always love yourself, always focus on self-love. Let's see if there's anything else coming through for you, Misty. Yeah, so this is telling me that it's important that you focus on the silver lining, that every cloud has a silver lining. Focus on the good, on the silver lining. That's going to help things to, it's going to help you to see a new perspective on life, to see reality in a new way. Remember, everything is perspective. There isn't, as I was talking about previously, about the light and the dark and the light, and this complexity interwoven into our consciousness, into our experience. This reality of having each one of us having the ability to do, the worst possible things. Each one of us can lie, can cheat, can do everything bad. We can do it. And yet we have this possibility to be Mother Teresa, to be loving, to be kind, to be generous, to be unconditionally kind and loving and compassionate. So we have all sorts of possibilities, potentialities. So Remember to raise your frequency, raise your energy. And I do see a positive outcome, Misty. I do see that coming through. Just going to have a look here, Misty, into the, these are more like portal cards. So remember to have gratitude for what you have. And I also get the feeling that it's important for you to trust more. Just take the, almost like take the leap. Meet new people without so many conditions and feeling like you're putting too many constraints on yourself. So open your mind, open your heart, and just be open to new things. So just have that perspective. I am open to new things. I'm going to come in with an open mind and open heart and see what happens. So good luck to you, Misty. Remember to be grateful and take care. All right. So Misty in Indiana, thank you. And Nia's in Southern Ontario. All right. So Nadine, can I get a 3 months love reading? All right. Oh, and where was Kim? Kim sent me a reading, a message. Yeah, a little bit, Kim. I'm trying. Thank you. And Nettie, could I get a general reading, please? Sure. Nana, I'm new. Love reading, please. All right. So thank you, Nia, and lots of love to you. So I think we're starting with you, Nadine. I don't know if I missed out on anyone, but it's like a stream of consciousness. I'm just going to have a bit of tea. All right, so let's have a look at you, Nadine. And Misty says, thank you, I will be patient and wait for the right timing. Yeah, just trust and be open, let go of too many conditions and be grateful with what you have. And remember the communication. So that's really something for you to work on, is communicating, how you communicate, and reaching out to friends and acquaintances that can align you and help you go in the right direction in this path. And so sorry, we're doing Nadine. So sorry, Nadine, we thank you for your patience. Okay, so the energy that comes through is matters of the heart. So we're getting strongly pulled to your heart, Nadine. And let's have a look. Have a look at your cards. All right. So the next 3 months there's going to be a journey. I see travel. I see you walking away from something. I see a lot of experiences that are pulling you into experiencing both yin and yang energy. So like almost you could imagine masculine and feminine. So you are experiencing both, and I guess all of us are to some extent. I'm feeling like you're very busy with communication, but sometimes you're getting distracted. You're getting quite distracted and losing focus. So take a step back, Nadine, take a step back and get more clarity about what you want in life, what you want to experience, what you want to learn. Because you're getting, it feels like almost social media, other people's business. You're getting pulled into that world. So just watch that, be observant of your activities every day and what that's doing for you and what your actual motivation in life is. Because I feel like you have some beautiful goals and things that are substantial that you want in life, substantial goals. And just remember, sometimes we get pulled into something like social media that lowers our vibration clouds, our reasoning clouds, our inspiration, pulls us almost like a downward spiral. So raise your vibration, align to your goals, be more disciplined in how you structure your time, how you use your energy. Remember that you are energy, and how you use energy is really important. So you could spend the day watching Netflix, for instance. That's one use of energy. Or you could spend the day working on your goals and loving yourself, loving your body, exercising, eating healthy food, spending time in nature. So things that are sustaining high energy, high vibration, you could do that, or the other, or the alternative. So be mindful, Nadine, of how you're using your energy. You do have access to the spiritual realm. Matters of the heart are coming up, but I do see a journey. I see some travel. I see you walking away from something. I'm seeing you shifting and changing and opening up to different worldviews, remembering that everything is perception. You could put on a hat and see the sky as blue. You could put on another hat and see the sky as pink. I almost feel like there's a relocation happening. There's something to do. You're packing your bags. It could be definitely some kind of trip. And that's really wonderful. I feel like that's going to be an exciting time for you, and you're attracting in new adventures. You're seeing the blessing in life. You're opening up to the spiritual realm, and just seeing if there's anything else opening up for you, Nadine. It feels positive. It feels like things the important thing is you are learning. You're learning about yourself, you're learning about the world, and you're starting to realize that you are pivotal player in your experience, and you have the autonomy, you have the power to direct your experience. And I'm just going to ask for one more card and see if anything else comes up. And this card, it reinforces what I've been saying. It just uses a different word for what I've been talking about. The card is the boundary card. So I guess that reframes what I was talking about and gives you some insight into where you're at, Nadine, and the importance of boundaries. So really be mindful of this perspective and what you're being called to develop, which is clearer boundaries. That's really what's being called in. And I feel there's some confusion about love, about relationships, about what you think you want, but what you actually want, about what your friends, family are saying, work, colleagues, people. There's too many influences that are telling you things that are misleading you, because it's taking you away from your inner truth, from your true north, from what you really want in life, from your deepest level. Because when you follow other people, you'll end up being depleted, feeling resentful, and you may even end up feeling taken advantage of. So keep bringing high energy, high light to your boundaries, how you clear your boundaries, what you really want, and perhaps clearing your energy field, your energetic boundaries, energetic cores. Perhaps you need to tune into your gut feelings, tune into what you're feeling inside of you, establishing better boundaries in your life. And this is going to really assist you in the love arena. I feel like a lot of unsuitable partners have come your way, and that's because you're not clear with your boundaries, and this is your opportunity. Become really, really clear about what you want, what your true north is, what's really resonating with you, not what other people told you you need, or what society told you must have, but what you in your inner core want. So that's the opportunity, that's a possibility for the next 3 months, Nadine. Thank you and good luck. And Nettie, Nettie. All right, so let's have a look at you, Nettie. Nettie is here. Okay, Nettie. All right. And where are you located in the world, Nettie? Where is here? Okay. So I am seeing certainly love around you, Nettie. I'm also seeing there's a feminine, there's a woman, very opinionated, very strong woman, and I feel like she is giving you some guidance. Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Halifax, wow, beautiful. So she's giving you some direction. I'm definitely feeling love around you. I'm feeling that sometimes overall there's a need for you to realize that you have this spiritual journey, that you're on a spiritual journey. So that's in your cards, that's calling you. It's almost like saying, it's beckoning, it's saying, always remember this, your spirituality, what you're really here for. Be careful as well with some of the people that you're trusting too much. So it's telling me that you're trusting too much, because this card is indicated that not everyone around you is of the highest caliber, or the highest spiritual value. There's some manipulation indicated in this reading. So it could just be some disrespect, some rumors. Just be aware of that and hold your energy. Hold your energy. Stay strong in yourself. Okay, let's have a look, Danny. All right. And there's almost like a father figure that's around you. And I'm feeling there's a romantic energy that's also settling in here. Romantic energy. So Natty, enjoy that flourishing, that opening to new experiences, to love, to heartfelt connection. And remember, as you open up to self-love, let self-love be a doorway to love, to attracting love and tenderness towards you. So I do see love around you. I'm seeing this this love energy, Nettie. So just keep going, and I'm just seeing if there's any other final message coming through for you, Nettie. Okay. It just says there's a bit of a delay happening, and you're here to shift the past and rewrite the patterns. Rewrite the future. So you're here to shift things. And thank you, Nettie. That's all I have for you today, Nettie. And Nana, may I have a new love reading? Okay, no, 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 no. So, where are you in the world, Nana? And what's in that picture? It looks like an art gallery. It looks like you're in an art gallery. Okay. Well, I'm definitely seeing that love is opening up for you, Nana. There's definitely love. It feels like you need to be a bit more active, and matters of the heart are really important for you right now. So it does feel there's tenderness around you. So it feels like this love is coming to you. It also feels like you're sociable. So it's telling me that being sociable is important for you right now. And this is a sense of community. So a sense of community is almost like sustaining you. It's keeping you connected with kindred spirits, with people like you. So I'm feeling like this is almost like a community of women of that are here to align with you, to benefit you, to accelerate your growth, your learning, and to receive this positivity. So being with this community is positive. Being sociable is really positive. There's a lot of heart alignment happening. I'm feeling a romantic connection. I'm feeling you being quite active in your life at this point. So this is really a time to be active. It's a time of action. And you do have spiritual support, Nana, on your left shoulder. They're coming through. And there's ancestor energy as well. There's ancestor energy that they're looking out for you. They're caring for you. They are guiding you. They're giving you some support. So you may get thoughts or intuitions, little senses or hints. So follow that. There's a blossoming of new love in your life. There's new, deeper connections with people. So it's very much about connection, relationships, community, love, and the heart for you, Nana. So that's really beautiful, really beautiful. So thank you, Nana. And good luck to you. Let us know where you are in the world and how that's going. Mariana, I just think of the tennis player. And I wish you could explain how to pronounce that, your last name. Ivanisevic was one way. Ivanisevic. So Goran is the tennis player that I'm thinking of. A wonderful tennis player, and he was a real talent, Goran. And now I think he was coaching Novak Djokovic for about a while. So no relation, yeah, no relation. And Goran he played for Croatia, I believe. All right, so let's have a look, Mariana. And thank you for coming on, Ariana. Okay. I almost feel like there's an animal around you, or it's calling this animal's there to heal a broken heart. So the animal's there to heal your heart. I'm feeling a lot of heart energy. It's like a woman holding a heart. I feel like you're holding your heart, and there's an animal that is supporting you. You need to find an animal to support you through brokenheartedness. Because I'm seeing the broken heart, I'm seeing a woman holding her heart. So this is all about your heart, Mariana. If you do have that animal, perhaps if you don't, you could adopt an animal. And I feel like that animal is being called into your life to help you to heal your heart, to soften, to lighten up, not to take life so seriously, and to bring back the joy in your heart. So it could be the cat is in spirit. That's what I'm seeing. And I feel like really spending time with animals would be beneficial. So see if there's anyone called to you. I do feel this travel, work-related travel, perhaps. There's some kind of global network where you're working, where you're opening up your connections with the world. So remember to expand your energy with boundlessness, with powerful possibilities, because I feel there's this international presence with you, international connection. But ultimately, these love cards, these heart cards, are saying that self-love is very important for you. That you really need to think of your heart. You really need to bring yourself into alignment, to bring your energy into healing. So this is telling me that you need to let go of your feelings, release the situation, release this experience. This is really important. So it's almost like when you let go of the grief and loss, then love and light starts to come into your life again. Joy, love, and light replaces this grief and loss. So to renew and bring new hope into your life, it requires a letting go, a dissolution, a resolution, a dissolving of the past, and being really loving and compassionate to yourself. Love heals and renews you. So this is all about love for you, Mariana. Self-care, self-love. That's the most important energy for you. So take care, Mariana. There are lots of healers that can work with you, lots of beautiful animals in the world that need care, that need support, lots of children. So there's many options for you, Mariana. I feel like letting go, and then the new hope dawns. So you take care of yourself, Mariana. All right, Katrina. Okay. Katrina. All right, so I feel like there's different energies pulling you in different directions, Katrina. And it feels like it's very important for you to focus on your own value, your own access to value, to opportunity, to possibility. there's some sadness about the past, and you're carrying this sadness around with you. It's like you're pulling that consciousness into your day-to-day experience. You're pulling the past into the present, and that requires healing. That requires you to resolve, let go, dissolve that energy from your energy field. So pull it away, let it go. Forgive yourself. Forgive other people as well. Everyone's human. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone is confused, and it's not helping you to hold on to the past, because it's tying you backwards, and the door to value is opening up opportunity forwards into the future. And then you're looking at other people and you're looking at other couples and you're seeing their happy faces, and you're focusing on what other people have. So it's appreciate what other people have. That's fine. But remember, you are unique. You are special in your own way. Your life is different. Your life path is different from other people. You're separate, autonomous. You didn't come here to be like other people. So remember the healing energy you came here to activate. The healer is your card. It's not what other people have. So with love, it's too much. The energy is too much focused in the past with you, Katrina, and it's blocking the energy flowing into the present. So let go of the past, and things will start to open up. So I'm just picking from the light deck. Okay. All right. So you're very much here to bring a new energy field into the world, to break the past. So this challenge you're having, in a way, it's aligned to your life purpose. So you're here to break the ancestral patterns of the past, to rewrite that, so the future is different. So you can birth new creations. So your energy is carrying a collective meaning, a collective impact of dreaming a new world into being. And the calling is to raise your vibration, to keep raising it as an oracle. So you're bringing this information, expressing it in healing words in your energy field. And that's really highlighted in this reading. That's your calling, not to focus on the past or how things should have been or weren't, or how they were, or how you didn't like how they were. Shift into healing all of that, healing the ancestral energies as well. So this is going back generations, and you're here to rewrite the future. So working on yourself, aligning yourself, and that's going to catapult you forward. That's going to catapult you forward. And I do see travel, I see possibilities, and I see you having options. But it's almost like you're not sure if you actually want those options. So there isn't a right or wrong. It's your path. It's your life, Katrina. So let go of the guilt and shame that you carry, that you question yourself, and just go with the flow and lighten up a bit. If you do want to experience new love in travel, there are possibilities. I do see you moving, traveling, and meeting new people. So there are openings happening, and I see you questioning what's happening and questioning yourself. So open up your heart, go with the flow. There isn't anyone judging you more than yourself, Katrina. So lots of love to you, Katrina, and take care. And hello from Ireland, Audrey McColgan. Lovely to see you, Audrey. And Jasmina, I'd love to see you, but I see a beautiful blue screen. So welcome, Jasmine. And can I get a reading, please? And thank you for liking, subscribing. So that's awesome, Jasmina. Where are you in the world? And if you do come on the show, I always ask people to share their pictures, just so I know it's a real person. Oh, thank you, Katrina. Appreciate you too. And Jasmina, thank you for answering so quickly. You're in Canada, in Montreal. So we've had a few beautiful Canadians here, and it's one country I've never been to. So I have a calling to go to Canada. It's because I love nature and I see so many beautiful trees and lakes in Canada. Beautiful people too. Yasmina. Yes. All right. So we'll just pick a card for you, Yasmina. And I don't know if it's such a beautiful name, the flower. And I don't know how you say it, if you say that Yasmina or different pronunciation. I wish you could talk to me. Yasmina. Okay. Yasmina. All right. Okay, so there's a lot of energy opening up for you. There's a lot of love coming your way. Feels like you really need to discern. Discernment comes up for you. Which way am I going? What is my alignment? What do I actually want? But a big energy coming towards you. The sun energy, that's a beautiful card. The sun, that's saying that you're a lot of energy within you. You're here to really spark and light things up. And this time is about that for you, lighting things up and pushing forward. So this card is saying things are moving forward, things are opening for you, things are being invoked, there's new beginnings, new creativity, blessings coming into your life, into your world. And where was that as well? I'm also seeing romantic I'm seeing romantic energy as well. So that's also about new energy, it's like the sun energy opening up, new things opening. So there could be new love, new relationship. Remember to be strategic, to follow your heart, follow what you really want. Boundaries and discernment is also what came up for you. So thank you, Yasmina. Come visit us. It's beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Yasmina. I'd love to visit. Audrey would love a message. And the J is like a Y. So Yasmina. And beautiful sun. Sounds good. Thank you. Lots of love, Yasmina. So Audrey would love a message. Thank you, Katrina, for your beautiful message. Match my energy. Am I going to land a work at home job? So match my energy. I'd love a name. I'd love to see your face. And let's just pick a card for you quickly. And I appreciate you, Yasmina. So match my energy. Am I gonna? Okay. All right. So the self card comes up. So I'm feeling like you are gonna have the power from yourself. So you're gonna have this autonomous energy. It's really coming through where I feel like you are growing things almost independently. So definitely you do have this entrepreneurial spirit, this ability to manifest. So yes, the manifestation's happening. I do have a positive outcome for you. And things are opening up. It's almost like power energy, sun, your self energy, solar plexus energy is expanding, awakening, and opening up. So work on your self energy. You're going to be like a battery. You're going to be like a light that's shining, that's growing, and you'll be able to have that independence. Thank you, Michelle, and good luck to you. Audrey would love a message, please. Thank you. All right, so Audrey, you have spiritual ancestor energy around you. So they're already there. It's telling me it's important that you shift your perspective, appreciate what you have, appreciate things around you. There is a spiritual energy up here, so it's quite high up. In the Vedic tradition, we call this the seventh chakra, the crown chakra. So there is this opening up here, but it feels like it's almost like in your mind goes around in circles. So you have that opening, but your mind goes around in circles and you get confused. So that's why the appreciation card is saying just focus for a moment, just tune out for a moment. You have that portal to Archangel Uriel. It's really important that you shift that into appreciation, because sometimes I feel you're getting overwhelmed by thoughts, by energy. So ground that into your body, be out in nature, almost like pick up a flower, be in the garden. So anything in the garden would be great for you to ground that energy. But there is this beautiful portal above you, this beautiful, you can call in Archangel Uriel, that can work with you to bring in the intuition, the spirit connection. But that's already there. It's like this crystal light that's coming through. Looks very violet, gold, violet, white light as well. So that's very much activating your high consciousness, love and inspiration coming from spirit. But remember to clear your energy. Remember always, every day, to clear your energy. That's really important for you, Audrey. Clear your energy. And thank you for coming on the show. And thank you, everyone, for being here. I really enjoyed today. I'm getting better. Thank you for being here, sending your love. Remember to love yourself. You are a channel of light. We all are here for a purpose. Everyone is here for a purpose. So appreciate that, respect that, and honor that. So see you next time.